Hi, I'm Laura, and I represent the Midwest region of seminar directors.
And I'm Anne, and I represent the South Central region.
So we are here today to encourage and empower you to be successful seminar directors. We're going to start off our little series here with going over some basic processes and answering some of your questions.
So we'll start with how to schedule a workshop so that it appears on our website. Basically, you're just going to log into your facilitator account. Look on the right side of the screen. You might have to scroll down just a little bit. There will be a blue button that says Schedule a Workshop. Click that. It'll bring you to a form. You can just fill in the information, click Submit. That will come to us, and then we will enter it, and then we'll email you to notify you that it has been posted to the web.
So after you get that email from us, you might wonder, well, how many more workshops should I schedule this year, or should I try a different day than I scheduled this one for? You can really schedule whenever you want to. We suggest that you schedule it 2 times a year, but of course we love it when our seminar directors schedule more than that. We also will allow you to pick any day that you want to. We find a lot of seminar directors do schedule on Saturdays or Fridays, but really you know your audience best, so schedule whatever works best for you.
When it comes to length, the workshops are usually from 6 to 8 hours. It does depend if you have a lunch break in there, if it's a full hour for lunch, if it's a working lunch. 6 to 8 hours is the average, so anything around that is good with us.
If you end up having something shorter, like if you have a 4 or 5 hour workshop, it's always nice to let your participants know that you'll be available afterwards for maybe an hour or so to cover other content more in depth if they had further questions, or just to be there to support them as they just got trained with you.
So then when you need to order your resource kits for the training, which they look like this, we usually recommend calling about 2 weeks before your workshop to order. This just ensures you have plenty of time to get the materials and then make sure you have everything. You can wait a little bit longer. Let's say if you live right here in Minnesota, it only takes a business day to ship to you, so just take into consideration getting your materials ahead of time is a good thing.
Yeah, and so you can't just order those online through the bookstore, and you can't send an email to one of us letting us know you need some kits. You do have to give us a call. So you can call and speak with your rep, or any customer service representative can take that order from you, but you do have to give us a call.
And then also let us know if you have kits on hand from a previous workshop. This is just good for our record keeping, and then we can also make sure that you have enough of the registration cards and the evaluations and other handouts that we usually send on hand for the kits you already had.
And also make sure that the return postage is accurate so that when you send back those cards, you don't have to pay any shipping to get them back to us. So we do recommend that, or you do actually need to order 1 kit per participant that will be attending your workshop. The only exception to this is if you have, say, a marriage mentor couple that's planning on getting trained with you, they can share a kit. So you can order 1 kit for that couple. They would share an ID number and share an account with us, but that's really the only exception to that rule.
Inevitably, somebody will call and want to register for your workshop after you've already ordered kits for everybody else. We usually recommend you have a registration deadline in place and enforce that, and then possibly also maybe charge a late fee for people that register late. However, we do have a late registrant process.
So in order to, if you have that situation happen, in order to make that work, you just log into your facilitator account. In that seminar director help box, you'll see there's a link there that says how to handle late registrants. If you click on that, you'll find that you have additional items to print out, such as the sample reports, that kind of thing, to have on hand for those late registrants to hold and look at during your workshop. Also, you'll find there's a late registration card there for you to print out for that participant to fill out. When you send that in with your other blue cards, that lets us in the office know that we need to ship that participant a kit because they didn't get one.
And on that late registrant card, there will be a place for payment information. That can be either the seminar director's card info or the participants. You can also just attach a check.
Someone always calls to register late, so it's always a good idea to make sure you know this process and to call us with questions if you do have a question about it.
Definitely. So then participants will get an email from our office with their ID number and kind of welcoming them. And so, yeah, if they don't receive that for some reason, they can definitely give us a call or check their junk or spam filter.
Yeah, we usually get those emails sent out welcoming them to Prepare-Enrich and giving them that login information the same day that we get these blue cards in from you. So let your participants know to expect that probably within a week from your workshop, as long as you mail your cards back right away. So if you have other questions for us, you can always give us a call here at 800-331-1661, or else you can feel free to email customer service at cs@prepare-enrich.com. It's also a great place to suggest other topics for us, as we're just starting out with this little video series here.
And then make sure to connect with other seminar directors on Facebook. It's a great place to ask questions, get tips and ideas from other people that are actually doing the seminars.
You might even get a reply from Ann or I on there as well,
if you're lucky. And then so that URL for the group is facebook.com/groups/pe.seminardirectors.
Thank you so much.